Hello Aquarians and crosswatchers, welcome to your video. So I'm creating this video for you on December 23rd, 2024. But if you are ahead of the US, this is December 24th, 2024. And if that's the case, I just want to go ahead and say Merry Christmas to you. Happy Christmas Eve. If you celebrate, okay. If you don't, just celebrate yourself, okay? Happy holidays to you. So anyways, I've already said my prayers, but I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here at Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen. I had not channeled a song, but right before I turned on the camera, I started hearing the song playing by Madonna, Material Girl. So I don't know if that's going to play into this reading. I did pull some cards. The afternoon reading came out about money is coming. So I don't know if somebody's world is about to change financially. I don't know if somebody's working on their bag, their money, or whatever. I don't know if it pertains to this. I don't know if it's just a song that popped into my head, but I had not channeled a song until right before the camera started. So I'm going to just put the song with the lyrics in the description box. If you feel it relates, that's fine. But a lot of you guys end up channeling your own songs anyway. So today I'm going to pull just some tea leaf oracles, and I'll clarify them, and then we'll get into your normal tarot reading, and we'll close out with an animal oracle. So let's see what wants to come out here today. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed. Also keep in mind, only take the messages you feel are yours. Just leave the ones you feel that aren't for someone else. Show me what I need to see here. Thank you. Thank you. I will get them all out, and then we will clarify. Anything else? All right. So we got a wish granted. We got victory in some endeavor. You're on the road to success. So far, so good. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Okay, trust your intuition. You guys are psychic. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So I think the song I channeled probably applies to this reading, because material girl or boy, and all of these are very good cards. This is the only thing that's bad, and it says if you feel do you feel like something's lacking in your life, like money or goals, and then all of this is like don't worry about that. It's coming. And then we have dealings or relationship with a man. So there might be a man who is on the horizon here. Maybe a man who's about to build their wealth, or maybe a man that you're going to partner up with to build your wealth. I don't know. We're going to clarify these real quick. Tell me about psychic ability and intuition. Tell me about psychic ability and intuition. I want to thank everybody for showing up for the chat. I want to thank everybody for showing up for the video, and those of you who show up for the chat, I want to thank my moderator. I don't know if he'll be here because of it being so close to the holidays, but I always want to thank. I'm very appreciative of everyone who's here and everyone who supports me. Thank you so much. Tell me about psychic ability. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Swords reversed. You know, some of you, your psychic abilities and gifts are going to make you some money. They're going to create a lot of wealth and independence for yourself, and help you recover any of your losses here. You know, some of you, your psychic abilities probably started out through dreams. You probably had some sort of prophetic dreams. But I feel like if you're, because I'm hearing the word choppy, like choppy. If some of your visions or what you hear or however your psychic abilities come in, if it's choppy, if it's broken up, if it's not all the time, I feel that it's going to get better. Okay, I feel like also you have to know where the messages are coming from. Use your discernment, because you have here, you know, to me the birds are always a representation of messages. Now, what kind of messages? What kind of bird is giving you the message, right? You're going to have to learn to discern. Because there are all kinds of voices out there in the ethers. You have your spirit team, right? You have your spirit guides, but you also have, for those of you in the psychic realm, you have earthbound spirits. And earthbound spirits are no different than you or I. They lived and they passed away, but they didn't cross over to heaven for some reason. They're earthbounders. And so it's going to be important to know, to discern where your voices are coming from, because we have here, literally, this looks like a ghost. Is the message coming from a ghost, like an earthbounder? Is the message coming from a deceased loved one? Is it coming from, you know, you want to say a demon, a jinn, a dark entity? Do you pick up animals? Can you even pick up animals? Okay. Where are your messages coming from? Pay attention to that. Because I feel like for whoever this particular message is for, your psychic abilities are increasing, but they could be a little bit of a burden. And when I was starting to get my gift, I'll tell you, but this gift is going to lead to money and stability for you, okay? So if you have a job, this may be your job in the future. It might change. When my gifts were coming in, they started through dreams as well. Sometimes I would see spirits, okay? But sometimes I would hear messages, and I just knew the message I was hearing. I'm like, that's not the Holy Spirit. I can tell you that right now. Holy Spirit would not say that. And so I started discerning who these messages were coming from. You know, sometimes these messages will come from deceased loved ones, and it will be their essence, okay? You will feel their essence come through, their type of lingo, how they would talk. But if you've never dealt with this entity, and this entity, you have to really listen to what it's saying to you, because it can be an earthbound spirit, which we would call a ghost. This, you know, those who are loving and from the other side, you usually know, because you will smell a scent, or there will be something familiar about that person that you knew that's on the other side that will be present, like their essence. And usually there's a feeling of warmth, not cold. You'll feel cold around ghosts. You won't feel that around those who are coming in from heaven and giving messages. So just practice your discernment. All right. You might have the ability of, like what I do, your auditory. I don't know the correct, I can't remember it right now. And if that's the case, know where these voices are coming from. Know what they are attached to, what kind of energy. Anyway, you are on the road to success. Let's get into that. You are on the road to success. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Climbing out mountain. Being the greatest of all time. Tell me about that. Might literally live in the mountains. Or maybe it's a goal. Or maybe somebody goes and visits the mountains. It is a power place. We have the Tower in reverse. So, for me, the worst is behind you. The Tower is behind you. You're still climbing that mountain. So I feel like you are close to the top tier, almost to where you need to go, because the Tower is in the reverse. The worst is behind you, and it's just moving forward with that King of Wands right there, and the Queen of Wands is in reverse. So that tells me you're moving forward, and there is the worst behind you, and that would be whatever, like karmic lessons you had to learn, which that came out in yesterday's reading. Tell me about victory in some endeavor. What is this? Some of you might have the letter V in your name somewhere, because that's literally V for victory. I don't know why. I was just guided to that because it looks like a very fancy V. Tell me about that. King of Pentacles. That's stability. That's money. Two of Pentacles. There is some, that's long term. If it's a partner, there's some sort of decision here, and it involves the Emperor. So that might involve a business decision, a career decision, or making a decision about partnership. Okay, long term, but it's going to be very victorious. All right, you're going to decide, and you're going to end up on the side of victory with that decision, whatever that decision is. So I like that for you guys. Tell me about wishbone. A wish is granted. What have you been wishing for, Aquarians? Tell me, what have you been wishing for? Wishbone. Justice. Well, if you're wishing for justice, that's coming. If you're wishing for lawsuits to settle, that's coming, or paperwork, or things like that, contracts, karma, that's all here. We have the Page of Cups, all right? There's something close to your heart. So this is a wish. It is coming. It's going to be in your favor. Anything else? Three of Wands is coming in the future here. So there is some sort of wish that's going to be granted. It's something that's close to your heart. Obviously, it's not going to be specific because different Aquarians have different wishes, right? But all is going to work out for your highest good, your highest favor here with the Justice card. It's Libra energy, and this is the Three of Wands. It's the future. It's coming toward you, and it's something close to your heart that you haven't yet received. So just know that it's coming. Tell me about the boat. There could be a literal boat involved for somebody, okay? But we have money, property, through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So it's like your boat is coming in, your ship is coming in. Tell me about boat. That was interesting how that flipped. Justice again. Some of you, your money's coming in, and there's going to be some paperwork has to be signed. But anyways, Knight of Swords. For some of you, money's going to come in and you're going to have to sign off on it, okay? With this, like a release form, because I have the Knight of Swords next to Justice. So, and literally there's this paperwork. So some of you, you're going to receive money by signing some paperwork or signing off on something or sending off something. It can be anything from inheritance, taxes, lawsuits, sign-on bonuses, whatever. Something involving signing. Yeah, money. Five of Cups. Eight of Swords. All right. So this Five of Cups and Eight of Swords, I feel like, is an energy of being stuck in thought, not knowing where this money is going to come from, okay? But then it's here because this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles has a lot of stuff. And maybe somebody has a lot of stuff that they could literally sell. But I see that there is something, you know, for some of you, it's about literally signing off on something and the money comes. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, something specific here. This pencil is right on the mark. It's in the reverse. So it hasn't come in for the majority, but it's on the way. All right. The afternoon reading was about money is coming as well. So I feel for it to come out in both readings, different set of cards, it's coming. Tell me about Beryl. You feel like something is lacking in your life. Maybe it's love, maybe it's money, maybe it's goals. What is that? Oh. Oh. Let's try try this again. What is this card trying to say? How do you want me to answer this? The High Priestess and the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse is something surfaces, comes to light, gets known, exposed in its Pisces, Virgo energy. It's the Lovers, Gemini energy. Page of Cups and Ten of Wands. Whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be passing, because you have this burden card in the reverse. All right. If you feel that something's lacking, all right, something that you want with this Page of Cups, all right, there's happiness linked to it. There's going to be something that becomes available or arrives, and there's a decision involved with it. But with this decision, and that Lover's card is a very close connection with this decision. So in other words, on the bottom of the deck, you might align with somebody. You see these two over here? Right here, back here? You might align with somebody, and somebody else doesn't like it and causes a ruckus about it. But I feel like this was meant for you. We have the Six of Pentacles here. I wouldn't be worried if you're worried about lack of money, because the Pentacles are showing up. Like the money is here. You will have enough. And we have the Nine of Cups too, which is going toward a wish fulfillment and strength, aligning with another person. So if you want love, I see love or another loving connection. And if you want money, I do see either money coming through some sort of source here. Even applications and grants, money that you get at the end of the year sometimes when you go to school and they don't use all the funds. I don't know, but it's coming. Tell me about dealings or relationship with a man. Tell me about that. Wheel of Fortune and Five of Pentacles. Okay, both in the reverse. So Five of Wands. There could be somebody who, it could be a man or someone in the Yang energy that you're aligned with that makes life a little bit easier, especially if life's been difficult. If there's been a rough patch in life, because I have been getting that the worst is getting behind you guys. So if that's the case, if life has been and not so kind when it comes to money or relationships or whatever, there's going to be something here. This strongly shows money, okay? Strongly shows money. There's going to be some relief with that. Anything else? Five of Swords in the reverse. What else? There may be a move associated with that too. We have Judgment. So again, there's going to be dealings with a man, whoever this is. It could be an attorney. We have a King and a Queen of Swords. It could be a settlement. It could be anything that's related with a move, even working, leaving to go to work somewhere. But I definitely have some attorney and court cards. Okay, so I do feel like if you are working with a man or somebody who is representing something that has to do with income or signing documents or working on your behalf, it looks like it looks favorable at this point. Anything else about this man? Anyway, this man looks like it's related to money more than relationship, if that makes any sense. The Star. Anyway, it might be a blessing in disguise. We have the Star here. That's a beautiful Star card. With the Star card and this card, It's going to be whoever this man is that comes into your life, and you're not expecting it. It's gonna be like a wish or a dream. Okay, it's gonna be a fulfillment. It's not gonna be negative anyways. All right, let's get into your tarot reading. So what wants to come out? We're gonna do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Keep in mind, timelines are fluid, and you can always jump timelines, have paradigm shifts just by the decisions that you make in your everyday life. All right, give me 10 cards, please. Give me 10 cards. Three of Earth in the reverse, Queen of Earth, and Two of Fire. So right off the bat, it looks like a decision. All right, should you do something on your own? Should you stop collaborating, stop working with others, stop cooperating? And it looks strongly like, should you do something on your own? And the Queen of Earth can be someone who's in a connection, right? A Queen of Earth, it can be someone who's independent and strong and has everything they need. But with this Two of Fire sideways, two people there, you may be thinking about parting ways, separating yourself from another person. And this person could be at home, at work, someone you talk to. Because you have something else here. You have something else here that you either got your sights on or that's coming in. Give me more cards. Give me the recent past. Queen of Water wants to come out. Pisces energy could be any water sign. Doesn't have to be loving, giving, psychic. Okay, remember psychic came out. So this might be you trying to get your feet wet in some new endeavor that's related to spiritual work, psychic work, something different than what you're usually doing. You could be getting messages and downloads at this time to go in a new direction. What crowns this? Queen of Fire. Intelligent, exuberant, and determined is what that says. So far, I've got three queens right here. You might be deciding between Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we have the Seven of Water right here. You might be deciding which is the best path, because we have the path right here. The Two of Fire is a Two of Wands, and that does talk about a path. I'm going to put this here because this is relevant. We have the Star reverse and the Four of Earth upright. So this is telling me, and we have Justice reverse. This is telling me right now, maybe you're not quite sure of which action to take, which direction you want to go on something with some endeavor or some area of your life. There's something. All right. Okay, some of you, it might help to, because I'm getting, some of you might have fire rising signs, and you might have water or moon, earth signs, or be dealing with any of those signs. But also, here in this recent past, though I will clarify it, but there's something I feel that you are emotionally tied to. I feel there's something that you're used to. You're used to something, but there's something close to your heart. And these two might not be in the same energy or same circle. Like you may have to choose one or the other. That's why this choice is here. And I feel like you're determined to go with what's close to your heart, because the Queen of Fire is looking toward the Queen of Water. So I feel like you're going to leave the familiar, the comfortable, for something close to your heart. And literally, the heart is highlighted on these cards. Okay? The heart is highlighted, or the heart area, the heart chakra space. Not exactly in the same spot on all cards, but that's what I feel. Anyway, we'll know more when we clarify. Give me the near future. So definitely a decision, because of the sideways card here. 2 sideways cards. 3 of Water, Ace of Fire. Looks like you're aligning with people like yourself, or reuniting. We have a celebration, community, friendship. But for me, your new beginning is going to be different. It's going to be transformative, because we have all the butterflies. So I feel like you are leaving something you're comfortable with and going toward a new group of people. But whatever this you're going toward, it's close to your heart, because you're looking here at the feelings here. Leaving the comfort zone, leaving the familiarity for something very close to your heart. Now, it doesn't mean this is a great, big, huge life change, okay? But it's some area of your life, okay? To make it something sound familiar, let's just say you're leaving, you got to go, you want to move, all right? And you're going to go to where your heart's desire is. Maybe you have friends at this location, but you're moving toward family, because, you know, family is close to your heart here, all right? Maybe you're changing doctors. You know what I mean? These are more mild things. Could they be on larger scales? Yeah, but whatever this area of your life is, it has a lot to do with something that's been on your mind. 8 of Air. And I feel like it's something that, I'm not saying anyone's been procrastinating, but it's something that you've been taking your time to figure out. And literally, we have a magician here, which can be a doctor, or, you know, something about this direction. It's on your mind anyways. And it definitely looks like it's linked to what you love, closer to your heart rather than what you're familiar with. All right, give me the staff. Well, that's the staff, and there's what you don't know. Maybe sleeping on it will help, okay? I don't know. We do have the sleep card there. All right. We got Wise Counselor here. We have 2 cards of Counselor as well, so maybe it also has something to do with your career. All right, this is what you don't see. We're going to put this in. It landed right here. All right, so the staff is the Star reverse. That's your energy, all right? That's, you know, if it has to do with health, maybe you're thinking about another alternative or a second opinion or something like that. Because this has to do with health and wishes, okay, what you want for yourself. It's in the reverse. It's actually a card of Aquarius. So it involves some area of your life. Environment, okay, it's the Hierophant. So it's higher education, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, traditional, okay, literal Taurus, or unlocking to the next level. So this could be like, if you're talking about healing and heart or doctor, something that you're familiar with, trying something different, unconventional, like going from traditional forms of medicine or practice to unconventional, okay, or holistic, if you're talking about health or medicine, because the star is in the reverse. I don't know why I keep saying heart. I guess because all these are highlighted there. Whatever decision you're making, it's going to be for your highest good, okay? You're going to spend some time thinking about it. You're going to do it. It's going to be for your highest good. And if it has something to do with work, because we have the Emperor here, or if it has something to do with the loss of somebody, because the Emperor is in reverse and we have someone who's alone, but someone who's very stable and independent. And again, this, you're going to be okay however you go with this, because we have the same emblem. It's like it's on the chest here, but it's not the same emblem, but it's, some of you might even have something installed, okay, like some sort of procedure installed, because that reminded me of something like that. Now we have Strength card and King of Water in the reverse. So what you don't see here is you do have, you are aligning with a strong connection, a good connection, maybe a Leo, maybe there's a water sign who's on their way out. But it does look like here, there could be somebody who is leaving your life that's been in your life for a while. With the Emperor and the King of Water, the King of Water is an established relationship. And sometimes it's a marriage. And however there's a connection that's leaving, you're going to be okay anyways. At the end, you will be okay. You're going to align with friends. You may have to make a decision, though, about what you want to do. Not everybody's dealing with health situations, but some people are dealing with a wish fulfillment. Do I go this way? Do I leave a job? Do I leave, you know, is tradition a thing here? Do I do what I've always done, or do I, you know, do something unconventional here? Tell me about the Three of Earth reverse. But there's strong indication we're starting off with doing something alone or starting over, and we're ending off with doing something alone. But being very abundant and very stable, not being unstable, okay? Tell me about that Three of Earth. Four of Pentacles. It seems like you're holding back right now till you have more clarity. Or till you have a procedure done. I don't know if this is for some of you a health reading or whatever, but until there's more clarity or stability, it looks like you're holding back right now. Now's not the time to do this. Even if you need someone's help, like after a surgery or procedure. I'm not ready to be on my own yet. I need some help. That's if it's like that. But there's something here about you might, if it's money, maybe you need more money, because over here there's more money. Over here you're trying to get more of it, okay? You're trying to save, to do something. Tell me about that Queen of Earth. The Queen of Earth is sideways because maybe there's something lacking, okay? There's not enough money, or there's not enough stability right now for me to do this. Tell me about the Queen of Earth. And someone could be in the process of, you know, losing or a connection. You know, someone could be losing a connection, whether willingly or not willingly. We have here the Nine of Pentacles reverse going to the Eight of Wands, which is messages and a decision. Maybe some of you are being guided to do something on your own, to break away from some sort of something that's been of some sort of permanency in your life. Like I said, that could have something to do with a person or a job. And maybe there's, whatever it is, there's a question here. Should I let go of this stability to do this? Either way, I feel like going out on your own, even if you're opening your own business, or even if you're getting out of a connection, or I just feel like you're going to be fine. And I do feel like you align with somebody here, but it does look like you have to go away from someone to align with someone. But where you're headed to, there's happiness. There are people who are like you, all right? The decision is coming for those of you who may relate to this. Tell me about Two of Fire. Now, some of you, now I have all queens, and it just came to me, some of you may be pre-Empress energy. Because I have all the queens out, and it can be like a graduation, and it doesn't mean you have to be, this isn't gender related. This is like becoming the Empress is the yin. I have mastered all these energies, and now I can receive. All right. And this Nine of Pentacles is sometimes known as pre-Empress energy. And we have the Emperor reverse with the Emperor reverse here. You might be about ready to meet a very important connection. It could be a divine, it's not karmic, I can tell you that. It's a divine connection. It's a strong connection. It's a power connection. I'm sure you've lived past lives with this person. Don't know if they're coming in as your next, as a spouse or a boss or anything like that. But it does look like if anybody had lost a person in the past or through a breakup or whatever, it does look like there's a person coming in. They're not here. They don't look like they're here yet. But it also could be because you have had to master these energies. And this was the last energy, becoming in your power here. And that was freedom of choice, freedom to cut off people, okay? Not be influenced by others as much as being influenced by yourself, or what you want for yourself. I do see that you could be coming into that Empress energy of I'm ready to receive my person now. I have mastered these energies. I have learned these lessons. And the Hierophant can talk about learning lessons. And I feel strongly that that's what this is about. You've learned your lessons. And now you're going to the Empress energy. You've already mastered these. I see 4 queens out here. And the Emperor reversed twice. I feel like you've mastered these lessons. And now you're ready to move on to your person. And if I can, I will put yesterday's reading link to this if you didn't see it, because clearing karma before divine connection can happen. I can see that in this reading too. Tell me about the Queen of Water. Change. Scorpio energy, water energy, heavy water energy. Excuse me. This isn't, I'm sorry, I got the wrong card mixed. It's the Devil, it's Capricorn energy. I thought it was the Death card. This is the Devil energy. It's in the past. So you've already determined to move yourself away from toxicity, nurture and take care of yourself. Like I said, whoever I'm talking to has mastered these energies. You've gained confidence in yourself. You've gained love for yourself. You've been taking care of yourself the best you can. And you're cutting off energies that no longer serve you a purpose. And here you are about ready to go into that Empress receive mode. Receive. And it looks like receiving a person. Tell me about that Queen of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. If I didn't say the Devil was Capricorn energy. It's in the reverse, though. Yes. I feel like you would have learned a lot when it comes to relationships through living with someone, okay? Living with someone long term, suffering with another person. I feel that you got the confidence, or you are getting the confidence to cut off an energy that it doesn't make you stronger, it makes you weaker. Okay? This is all part of your evolution. And it's really coming into the higher self. And I feel like it's coming into a divine union. It's coming out here again. It's about awakening, okay? Fully awakening. You have overcome a lot. Your frequency is rising, and it's rising so that you can meet your match. I really feel this is linked to yesterday's reading. Tell me about the near future, the Three of Water, the Ace of Fire. We have the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Here it's reverse, and here it's reverse, and here's the Empress. Yeah. Divine match. Again. This is probably an extension of yesterday's reading. This must be coming very soon. You're probably going to meet or collaborate with a divine match. Someone who is a match for you. It comes at a time when you're not focused on it either. Tell me about the Three of Water. It happens when you're not focused on it. And it happens, somebody goes through, there is a disconnect with somebody before this happens, and it seems like you cut somebody off, or someone cuts someone off before they align with you. But it does seem like, because that was one of the last lessons, is cutting off these energies that aren't serving you a good purpose. They're not aligning with you. So in other words, they would be more karmic in nature, not beneficial. And I don't mean that in a greedy way. I mean that in a loving way. So that was one of the last lessons, and it's the Queen of Swords lesson, learning to cut people off. And that's very hard sometimes for people in the yin energy, because the yin is like the Empress, the loving energy and very forgiving energy. And it's very hard for people like that to just cut people off sometimes. But that's what it seems like was the last lesson. So right after there's a person who gets cut off, that's the last lesson. So no need to hold up the union anymore. That lesson is done. So for those of you who ask for time, and it's always divine timing, because you see how a lesson can get dragged out, or a lesson can be quick. And I don't know how long it's taken someone to learn the lesson to cut off energies that no longer serve them. And it can be hard, because sometimes you're cutting off family members. But then this alignment happens right after, because there's no more hold up. Then this, love comes walking in. Now I'm hearing that song by Van Halen, Love Comes Walking In. I don't know why I don't know why I heard Madonna in the beginning. That could just be my own DJ in my head. I mean, there is money. So this, you want to talk about material world? Maybe you're working on your money. It looks like you're not focused on love. You're focused on something else, and then it happens, and it's a divine connection. Tell me about the Star reverse. You could be focused on money. You could be focused on your health, and then love happens. Yeah, and then Knight of Cups wanted to come out anyway. There could be an age difference. We have a younger energy here, but it could be just somebody who's very young at heart. Somebody wants to date. Could be somebody has water in their chart. Doesn't have to. Tell me about wise counselor. There you go. It's a commitment. That looks like a union to me. Two people exchanging their love for one another, their vows. This is a hierophant. This is a commitment. This could be a marriage. Again, it comes after somebody goes through some difficult time. Tell me about the Emperor reverse. The Emperor sideways. You're about ready to be aligned with the Emperor. It's a divine counterpart. It's the yang energy. Doesn't have a gender attached. I told you, right after a cutoff, right after a cutoff, there's this alignment, because that was the last energy that had to happen before somebody moves into the Empress energy of receiving. Tell me about the 9 of Earth. Happiness. There you go. You're aligning with your happiness. You're aligning with, it looks like, your person. If it's not a person, it's the best job you've ever had, but I really don't see that. I really don't. I really see you're aligning with another person. You've learned the final lesson to now go into Empress mode and receive your person, so you don't have to learn these lessons now. Tell me about Strength and King of Water in the reverse. You're aligning with them. Yeah, you got a brand new restart here. It's over. It's done. Because at the 10, it's done. At the 10, it's done. We got 2 10s. It's done. It's done. But there is a situation that's out. I don't know if it's on your end or their end, but there's a situation that's out. Somebody goes through a tower, and it looks like someone could go through. I don't know if it's a breakup, but they're cutting someone out, and then 2 people align, and it's a divine couple that's aligned. Anyway, I've talked long enough. We're going to get into the bonus card. We're going to see what wants to come out. Thank you for hanging out this long. I really appreciate it. Let's see what wants to come out here for bonus right there. You're about to get caught. Look, you're about to get caught. We have grizzly bear power. Somebody big in stature might be coming your way. Or some of you might be big in stature, because that's getting caught right there. And it says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads me. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. You might have a gentle giant coming your way. I don't know. Just saying. Someone powerful. Someone energetically powerful. Maybe someone likes to sleep a lot, like hibernate. I don't know. Maybe someone has Pisces or Earth in their chart. I don't know. Because that. Anyway, guys. Happy holidays, and I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.